The father of a 2-year-old boy, Ivan Omoria, who was allegedly shot dead by a stray bullet fired by personnel of the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency in Asaba Delta State, is seeking justice for his slain son. The aggrieved father, whose other 2 children and wife narrowly escaped the bullet at their shop in Okpanam Road, is shocked at the manner the security operatives are carrying out the operations, especially in a densely populated business area. Ikenna Amici reports.
Hilsi Cakes and More Academy is the confectionery shop of Mrs. Hilda Omoria, mother of the slain 2-year-old boy who was looking forward to his graduation from preschool next week, but that is not going to be anymore. Happiness will be an apprentice in this shopping complex, is an eyewitness to what happened on that fateful day.
As in, the woman is having 3 children. So the little baby now entered the shop. I don't know if it's the will of God that the bullet should not touch her. So when she entered the shop, when I just climbed the staircase, just at the front of the woman's shop, I just heard the sound. When I heard the sound, I now turned, I saw the other baby on the floor. So the woman was now shouting, "Where did this thing coming from? Where did this thing coming from?" She now raised the baby. I helped her to raise the second baby before one of her girls from our cake shop now collected the baby from my hand. She now collected the baby from from her girl's hand. So she took the 2 children to the hospital.
A closer look at the shop showed her the bullet, allegedly fired from the gun of the NDLEA officer, pierced through the shop on the first floor to hit the boy who just returned from school. At the Federal Medical Center, where the other son of the grieving couple is receiving treatment after the shattered glass hit his eye, Mrs. Omoria, who did not initially know the cause of the bleeding from his late son's belly, narrated her ordeal.
The kids, their dad brought them back from school. They came into the shop, they met me sitting. Then they sat down with me. And my daughter would just start telling me what happened in school and all. So as they were telling me, I just gave them some snacks. So while they were having the snacks, not even up to 10 minutes, their dad left. That was when, I don't know if I will call it an explosion, but there was an explosion. That's what I heard, because I can't say this is a gunshot because I didn't know where it came from. But all I know was I just saw my son, his intestine was kind of bulging out. He was on the floor. Then I grabbed him. And before I could just look up, my other son inside. That one, I observed his eyes too. I carried both of them. I called my husband.
For Mr. Fidelis Omoria, the father of the boy, he is seeking for justice, even as he expressed shock on how the operatives acted, which has put his family in mourning.
So nothing much. I need justice for my son. Nothing, but according to what the eyewitness around people said, they said the guy that shot my son, he was trying to come at, or he was pushing those guys around that Aziz. He was trying to come at. So there was one particular car that was coming. So the car was even surprised seeing somebody with gun on the road. So the guy was trying to navigate and pass him because they were not really, apart from some few guys that put on their jacket, NDLEA, others were not putting on NDLEA, not all. So this particular guy was not putting on NDLEA. So the car was scared. So the car just navigated, trying to stop. I think they even said he brushed his hand, according to what they said. So he was not threatening to fire that guy that refused to stop for him. I think that was where the bullet went straight. And the distance was far. That was where I'm getting everything confusing.
Efforts to reach the NDLEA in Delta State proved abortive as the commandant and the public relations officer refused to address journalists on the issue, but later sent a letter from Mr. Femi Babafemi, Director of Media and Advocacy of the NDLEA headquarters, Abuja. According to the letter, the agency is investigating the incident as it has set up a panel of top officials from the national headquarters. Meanwhile, the Delta State Police Command is carrying out investigation into the incident. The command's public relations officer, Bright Edafe, says the command has invited all parties for a meeting.
The CP has directed the matter be transferred to State CID. As I speak with you, the matter is already being investigated by the State Criminal Investigation Department of the Delta State Police Command, and all parties involved will appear before the CP on Monday.
Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Asaba.